Hi everyone, how are you? This is going to be another one of those videos where I address a very kind of basic question I get on my apps all the time. And that is, do I need to register with the state to do business? And it's kind of a basic question. So you're not legally required, again, I should say that I'm not a lawyer, I'm just a guy who made business apps, and I get a certain question all the time, so this video is to address that question. If you need legal advice, you should talk to a lawyer. But this is just basic information here. You do not need to register with the state. You're not legally required to. But if you do register the state and open like any kind of a company, an LLC or S Corp or whatever, you will be able to get liability protection. Because if you do not register with the state, if you don't register your business, then you will be doing business by default as self. And if you do business as self, you are going to be personally liable if somebody sues you. So, for example, if you do something wrong, if you drop something on somebody's foot, they can sue you personally and they can take all your money. Whereas if you register with the state, if you open a company and you're operating as that company, then if somebody sues that company, they're only suing the assets. They can only get the assets of that company, but not your personal assets. And that's the real benefit. There's also implications of tax and ownership. If you register your company with the state, you'll also get an EIN number, which is going to be your tax ID. So the way that you earn revenue, the way it's taxed, it's going to change. And obviously, if you have partners, then different kinds of companies that you might open, they have different sort of implications of ownership and things like that. But for details, you should really definitely talk to a lawyer. Also, these issues, they differ state to state a little bit. So the state laws are kind of important sometimes on these issues. So you should definitely talk to a lawyer in your area who can help you with dive deeper and really to understand. The important part for you here as the business owner is to really understand what is the right type of company that you should open for your situation and your kind of business. And that's if you decide to open a company. And it's cheap to open a company. It's like, I think it's under $200 or something like that, depending on the state. And you're pretty set, you have liability protection. So there's a lot of benefits to opening a company. So most people just do it. You're not legally required to, but most people just do it. But again, you should always talk to an attorney. I'm not an attorney, and so I'm only able to give you kind of like some basic information.